Hey guys, it's Brell. Guess what time it is? That's right, it's another book review. Yes! Today's book is Isla and the Happily Ever After. Yay! Let's get started.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me.
So this book is from the library, but I'm going to buy it. It is called Isla and the Happily Ever After by Stephanie Perkins. She also wrote two of my other favorite books, which is Anna and the French Kiss and Lola and the Boy Next Door. Anna and the French Kiss is better. This book actually takes place at the same school that Anna and the French Kiss takes place in, and it features actually one of the characters who's kind of a minor character in Anna and the French Kiss. He's sort of the main love interest guy. So it's a story about Isla and Josh and kind of their love story. They're both kind of awkward, and he's a little bit of a rebel, like skipping school, and just how they fall in love. Let me tell you guys, I read this book in one day. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. I got it like, it's 337 pages, and I read all of it in one day. And I still managed to do laundry and cook lunch and go grocery shopping and finish in time for me to go to bed without going to bed too late. So I think that's a really big accomplishment, and I'd like to do it another day, but I have to find the right book. Anyway, this book is literally one of the best books I've ever read, obviously, because I read it in one day. It's so romantic and it warms your heart. You know, it's a cheesy young adult book, but you know, I don't care. I still like it. I want to own it. It is very just witty and cute, and it starts off in New York, then it goes to Paris, then it goes to Barcelona, then back to New York and back to Paris, and I'm just like, oh, why didn't I have this high school that these kids did? Ugh. If you've ever read Anna and the French Kiss or Lola and the Boy Next Door, those characters are mentioned in this book, but you don't need to know those characters to kind of figure it out. It helps. But it is just so good. The lead girl, she's the girl that's telling the story, Isla, is just really compelling, I really liked her. She was kind of insecure, but not really. I think when some books have main characters that are insecure, it can kind of come across as annoying and just like, well, of course you're the lead character, you're gonna be like likable, but she's real, like she's a really likable insecure, and I think as someone who's struggled with self-confidence, I can kind of relate to her, because at one point she says that she just doesn't feel like worthy of love, and that's why she kind of shuts down a lot of stuff that happens in the book. And I'm like, girl, I feel you. I know what you're talking about. Is that too much information? I don't know. Anyway, so I really liked her. Her best friend Kurt is autistic, pretty much has Asperger's, highly functioning autism, and he was just really likable, but not it. I kind of wanted to write a book about him because he was cute. And then there's the love interest, Josh. Ooh. If I could take Josh from the pages, bring him into real life to be my boyfriend, I would. Because, ooh, I loved him. Let me tell you, he is a good guy. And before you all say, bro, it's just a book, I know. But I love it. And this book does wonders for my imagination. I'm just like sitting there like, oh, just picturing all the places that they're going. I'm like, oh, I'm jealous. So yeah, this book, one of my favorites I've read. I loved Stephanie Perkins' first book, Anna and the French Kiss. I own that. I would recommend that. maybe I'll do a book review for that one. It's really good, and this is, I think, better. Lola and the Boy Next Door was good, but this one I think tops them all. It's, like I said, it's just sweet. It's obviously, it's kind of those romantic, it's that romantic story that you're like, okay, yes, that's not exactly how it happens in real life, but I think she does a good job if you're just swept up in the romance and the love of it all. And I actually was really upset in some parts because of what happens, and I was feeling the emotions that the characters were feeling, and I didn't want it to be when it was over and I was done reading it, and I was like, oh, I'm really sad now. And they need to kind of write she needs to write, like, Isla and Josh, the continuing story, because I want to know what's going to happen to these characters, like, desperately. So that's, obviously, I'd give it like 2,000 out of 5 stars. Is that possible? I absolutely just love this one. I would highly recommend it, especially if you like to read romantic books, if you still like to read young adult books, even if you're me and an adult. Probably shouldn't be reading these, but I can't help it. I would definitely recommend it. It's good. It's a good love story, good romance, great settings, and I definitely, I was crying. I was not really, okay, like a little, just a little crying, but it's a good one. I definitely would, it's a highly, highly recommended book. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you all go out and read it because it is so good. Yeah, I loved this one. Can't wait to buy it. I just gotta find it at a bookstore, and it'll sit next to Anna and the French Kiss because they're both just so good. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment if you have any other book suggestions I should read. I don't know what I'll review next time. I don't know. Something, obviously. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe, cupcakes, and have a great day.